Here we go. Okay. Okay, we're going to try this again. There we go. Okay. All right, so we are back. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to try this again. Sorry about that, folks. My camera overheated and the GoPro shut down. So thank God it gives me a little notice. It told me right before it was shutting down. It said, camera too hot, shutting down. Okay. Okay. All right. But yeah, so if you are interested in this skincare, this all-natural skincare, let me know. You can inbox me, or you can just say sold anti-aging bar or sold anti-aging soap. Let me know how many bars you want. It's 1 bar for $6, 2 bars for $10. If you want the anti-aging lotion, type in the comments sold anti-aging lotion. That's how thick and rich it is. All essential oil. This is a wonderful product. It is an awesome product. So, it has coconut oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, Abyssinian oil, sweet almond oil, it has the patchouli, this stuff is wonderful. I use it not only as, there goes, I knew that was going to break, not tonight though, but yeah. So I use this not only just on my face, but I use it on my hands. I use it as a body lotion. So post shower, I like to go ahead and put this, the all natural anti-aging lotion with that patchouli. I put that on, I rub it on my hands, I rub it on my arms, elbows, legs, knees, face. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I no longer run to the store to buy Vaseline Intensive Care and all of those oils, those things. You don't know what's in that stuff, but I can see what's in there. And anytime it works the way that it does, and look how rich this lotion is. I can turn the container over, upside down. When did you ever see Vaseline Intensive Care do that? Never. Never, because if you turn that bottle of Vaseline Intensive Care over, it goes plop. It'll go all, you take that lid off and you turn it upside down, honey, you'll be looking for a mop to clean that crap up. But this is a wonderful lotion. So if you want the anti-aging lotion, it allows you to streamline your skincare regimen, because you have a soap that gives you a good clean without stripping the moisture out of your skin, without stripping the surface of your skin. Okay? And then you have the lotion with that same ingredient that keeps your skin thin and young looking and youthful. Because I didn't take care of my skin when I was young. I really didn't. I would wash with, back in the day when I was in my 20s, I would wash my face with the same stuff that I showered with. And it could be Dial, it could be, most of the time it was Zest. And that's what I would wash my face. When we're young, a lot of times we live like we think that we're never going to get old. Like we're never going to have any kind of issue with anything. We really do. And that's how I know that I was taking care of my skin. I was taking care of it like there were no ramifications to what I was using. That I could put whatever crap on it that I wanted and just be done. And that's what I was doing. Had I known then what I know now, I'd have taken better care of it. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I can turn the hands of that time back a little bit. All right? So for just $18, you get one of the soaps. You get one of the lotions. If you want the two pack, then two of the soaps for $10. And then the lotion for $12, so that would be $22 plus shipping. But it's worthwhile. You're doing your skin a great service by doing that. Because I'm no spring chicken. I'm no spring chicken. Now, everything on me hurts sometimes because I'm stiff even now. Okay? But my skin gives me the impression that I'm younger than I am. All right? And that's because I stopped doing my old way of not taking care of it and using whatever crap I was showering with to taking care of it for real, for real. Now, I started doing the soaps about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I started bringing the soaps, the essential oil soaps and lotions in. So I started using the soap about 1 year in for that because I didn't realize that it did everything that it did, because they were, I was selling the soap as an antifungal, but I didn't have a fungal situation. I didn't have eczema, so I wasn't using it. Okay, I didn't have acne, so I wasn't using it. But what I did have was type 2 diabetes. And in the winter, after spending a lot of time in the house underneath the drying heat from my furnace, every year I would get these vertical cracks in my shins, in the front of my legs, between my knees and my ankles. I would get them, and they would be so painful. When I get out of the shower, I would try to heal them by doing what we've always done. We've been taught to put oil on stuff, just regular oil. And regular oil without the essential oil, it's not going to help us. So I would get some, back in the day, I would get some baby oil, and I would get out of the shower, and then I would rub some baby oil on my hands, and then I would massage it into the cracks in my legs. Honey, talk about burning. Talk about pain. Talk about screaming. Because it was painful every time I did it, and it never got any better. Never got any better using that. So one night I came home from one of my shows and I had to take a shower. And I didn't want to have to, I knew I needed to take a shower, but I did not want to have to put that oil on my shins, just anticipating the pain that was going to be there. It would literally bring tears to my eyes. I'm a grown woman. So I went ahead that night and I said, well, let me just try. So I just grabbed a bar of soap out of the all natural, because I figured, out of my container, because I figured whatever the all natural soap does it's got to be better than using the regular soap gel or the stuff that I was using at that time and then putting on the baby oil. So I ended up grabbing a bar of the patchouli. Okay, and I did it that way because I'm thinking, well, the lavender and the lemongrass, that might not be something that's going to heal it. Patchouli sounds like something that might do something. So I went ahead and I showered and washed with the patchouli soap, the anti-aging. And then that night, once I dried off, I put the baby oil on my shins, and yeah, it hurt. It still hurt. But I did that every day. I washed with the anti-aging bar every day. And then after about maybe a week or two, when I went, and I didn't even notice that it had healed, I went with the baby oil and put the baby oil on, and that night it did not sting, it did not burn me. The pain was gone because my shins had healed. So it forced me to take another look at this soap, because I needed to know why it did. How was it that it actually healed my shins when nothing else had? So I did some research on it. It forced me to do some research on it. And that's when I discovered that patchouli has a healing property. That was the word I was looking for earlier. It has a healing property where it sloughs off the dead skin. And if your skin is on the outside, any skin that you see, look in the mirror, and any skin that you see on you is already dead. That top layer is dead. And then underneath that layer, there are constantly layers maturing and replacing that layer. So this is called the epidermis. That's the outer skin. And then underneath that, the skin that is constantly, growing to maturity is what they call the endometrius. And endodermis, meaning endo, inside. And so what had happened was, because I used the anti-aging bar, it caused the endodermis, my underneath skin, to heal. And then what it did was, it soon replaced the outer skin. And so the outer skin was healed. And would you believe, since that day, I have never had another problem with fissures. They don't even form anymore. You got me? They don't even form anymore. So if you're having issues with your skin, if you've got eczema, if you've got acne, there are so many things that this anti-aging soap resolves with regards to skin issues because of its healing property. consider getting yourself some. Because I remember my sister had severe acne when she was growing up. My mom used to go over to Macy's and King of Prussia and buy Lancome. You know, everything in their collection for acne. Clarifier and astringent and cleanser, moisturizer and healing and this and that. So she was putting down a nice amount of money every month because they give you, she would buy from them, but whatever she would buy would only last a month. So she might have been spending back then $70 or $80 or $100 a month to get her the skincare regimen that she needed. And then the ones, because I had, back in the day, you had a lot of kids getting that retin-A. They were getting going to the dermatologist, and that was expensive. So whether you tried to do it with Lancome or whether you tried to do it with the dermatologist, you were still spending a lot of money. Okay? But I have a girl from my church who asked me to find something for her acne. This was years and years and years after I was married. So I had checked with my manufacturer, and they said, well, sell her the anti-aging bar. I said, okay. So I sold her the anti-aging bar. Okay? Sold her the anti-aging bar. And she bought 2 for $10. Then, you know, she was having a very bad issue with her acne. When she came back to me, I didn't make the service the next week. When I came back the following week, she came up to me and said, do you have anything for scarring? And I looked, because she used to have such severe acne, she had scarring. But when I saw her 2 weeks after I sold it to her, she didn't have acne anymore. Do you hear me? So whatever she had dealt with in order to get that skin straight, it didn't work. But this did. So if you have young people who are struggling with acne, before you go to the dermatologist, try this anti-aging bar. Try this patchouli bar, because see whether that clears it up before you go and spend all that crazy money. Because doctors give you something to deal with the symptoms, to stop the symptom. The symptom. They are not known for curing you. Like when they tell you you've got diabetes, they give you a pill to deal with the symptom, not to make your system start dealing with sugar properly. They don't get you a healing. And what you need is healing. God said that He heals. He heals all of our diseases. And He uses His natural methods and His Holy Spirit to do it. Okay, so she came back and she wanted something for scarring, and then they told me to get the soap that goes with the scar treatment. So I sold her that, and now her skin is perfect. Perfect. I'm not sure, I have to invite her on for her to give her testimony, but she friended me a few months ago. She's now living up in upstate New York, and her skin is flawless. Flawless. And she didn't have to spend a whole lot of money for it. So I give God all the glory, but I recommend strongly that if you're having issues with acne, if you're having problems with aging skin, if you're having a problem with eczema, which is another one, they often take those hot showers just to get some kind of relief. This anti-aging bar with that patchouli in it works wonders. So what do you have to lose? It's one for $6, one bar for 6, 2 bars for 10. Okay, so if you want the anti-aging patchouli, type in the comments sold anti-aging bar. If you want one, it's going to be $6 plus shipping. If you want two, it'll be $10 plus shipping. If you want the anti-aging lotion, that's $12 plus shipping. Okay, so I'm seeing this time we are almost at 11 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down for the night. If anybody wants to get that deal on the 1 carat white sapphire square cut ring with the eternity band, remember I will honor that $75 special on orders that are received through my Facebook or my inbox by 12 noon East Coast time this Saturday the 9th of July 2022. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Sorry about the technical issues, but God bless you. I hope that you enjoyed your evening and that you've had an awesome day. I'm going to go in here and get myself some rest. But God bless you. I'll be back on Sunday night at 9 p.m. East Coast time for a little more retail therapy. Remember, if the shoe fits, get a bag to match. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you on the flip side.